Make it a point, pag may time kayo, huwag na kayo mag-cellphone.
Huh?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You live?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Good.
Stands out to the fire, never turn to ice tiger. Push through, break the mold, like the thorn is strong and bold. I said it, mommy, let it go again. Like in the black, it's just another of my warriors of thunder. Hey, hey, let's go, fit for life, like Fit 40.
This episode is brought to you by Paras Catering and Events. Check out their FB page and see all the excellent customer feedback regarding their delicious food, great service, and elegant styling. You can reach them at 0917-844-4470 and look for Miss Jubian Paras. What is up mga ka-Life Fit? Welcome back to another special episode. Season 8 na po tayo mga ka-Life Fit. And this is a new chapter in my career mga ka-Life Fit. As you can remember, meron akong isang episode, well actually ito nata yung most viewed episode ko sa channel. Yung episode regarding from manager to entrepreneur. Remember that mga ka-Life Fit? So, ang dami naging views noon. Well, basically kasi ang situation nung time na yun is we're into the pandemic. So, we tackled ano ba yung naging adjustments namin in terms of our livelihood nung time na yun. And now, after the pandemic where everything is back to normal, I find myself in the crossroads once again. So from entrepreneur, I'm now back to being a corporate manager mga ka-Life. Paano nangyari yun? Well, that's another episode na pag-uusapan natin mga ka-Life. Well, pero for now, this is regarding my training kasi as you well know, bumalik ako sa corporate world.
I'm back.
And it's a very high demanding 9 to 5 job, actually 9 to 6 job. Tapos exclusive pa doon yung travel time ko mga ka-Life Fit kasi pumupunta ako ng Manila every day. Yes, you heard that right mga ka-Life Fit. Every day. Well, siguro pag-usapan natin yan in detail doon nga sa episode na nabanggit ko. Pero for now, nagkaroon ako ng challenge in regards to my training. Kung dati nakakapag-train ako almost every day, now, na-reduced yung time of training ko mga ka-Life Fit. Pero it doesn't mean na papabayaan ko ang aking training. So, this episode focuses on the tips on how you can be consistent in your training despite your demanding 9 to 5 job. So, let's see the tips mga ka-Life Fit. First tip mga ka-Life Fit is to do short, effective workout. So, dahil nga kulang tayo sa oras mga ka-Life Fit, dahil nga napupunta lang sa 9 to 5 job natin and sa travel time, let's opt for a short workout pero intensive. Don't be pressured in doing long hours of training. Tandaan nyo mga ka-Life Fit, sa sitwasyon na to, long doesn't necessarily mean more. So, if you do short workouts pero it's designed na ma-hit niya yung mga priority body parts mo and it's compressed and compact, you can do it in a short time interval. In this way, mama-maximize mo yung oras na meron ka pa mga ka-Life Fit. Consider also doing shortened body split trainings. Kung before, well in my case, before nagpo-push and pull workout ako before. So, naka-group ang pull muscles, naka-group ang push muscles, tapos naka-separate pa ang leg workout ko. So, that's already 3 days. Now, I need to do it 2 times a week. So, that's 6 days mga ka-Life Fit. And right now, as you well know, wala naman akong ganong spare time. I only have at least 2 days in a week. So, what I did was, I found out this current body split, torso. So in torso, that's chest, back, and shoulder. So that's in one workout session. Then the second workout session is limbs. So that's legs and arms. So in this way, I am able to train all my body parts in just 2 days. So the next week, mauulit ko na naman yan. So there, I don't need to train longer hours. I just need to train shorter hours pero much smarter mga ka-Life Fit. Tip number 2 mga ka-Life Fit, schedule your training. So, similar to having an appointment, di ba? Binablock off mo yung time mo sa calendar mo or you make a reminder in your cellphone, di ba? Similar thing, devote your time na magkaroon ka ng time for your training. So just like, for example, may appointment ka or may ka-meeting ka na talagang pagsasadyain mo ng oras. Dahil nga very tight ang schedule mo for the whole week, make time for your training. If you have to write it down, if you have to put a reminder in your cell phone and put an alarm on it, then do so. Basta importante, naka-block off yung time mo for your training. Well, in my case now, pag wala kaming event ng Saturdays, I do my training in the afternoon, after lunch. Pag naman Sundays, I make it a point na makapag-training ako after church, so that's before lunch. So, yun yung common time frame ko and I don't usually deviate from that time schedule. That way, I can be more consistent mga ka-life. So that's number 2, schedule your training. Tip number 3 mga ka-life, make your training part of your routine. So, incorporate movements into your daily schedule. So, paano ba yun mga ka-life? I remember in tip sa season 4, I think.
Really?
Really?
I don't know. You tell me.
I specifically mentioned this, yung mga seemingly daily tasks na ginagawa mo everyday, like walking or like skipping the elevator, skipping the escalator kung may stairs naman, di ba? Kung magpa-park ka sa isang parking slot, doon ka na sa pinakamalayong spot para at least maglakad ka, di ba? So in my case, I do the daily commute in Manila. So, ano yan? LRT, Grab taxi, di ba? So, ginagawa ko, pag sa LRT, so magsistairs ako, I don't use the elevator. Pag may escalator naman din sa mga stations, hindi rin ako nag-escalator, nagsistairs din ako. Tapos, pag bumababa ako ng passenger bus, ng provincial bus, doon ako doon sa drop-off point na I make sure na meron akong lalakaring at least 500 meters. So, that way, I do it every day. Meron na akong daily steps, di ba? Na nare-reach ko yung daily steps target ko just by walking every day. Kapag namang, for example, for a parking slot, like what I mentioned in the past episode, I don't choose the parking slot na pinakamalapit sa entry ng mall or ng destination ko. I usually put it at the farthest para maglakad din ako, di ba? Going to my destination. So, again mga ka-life, incorporating those kinds of simple daily movements in your daily activities will mean a lot kasi nga nakakapag-training ka lang twice a week. So that's towards, in my case, that's towards the end. So yung Monday to Friday, I get to do simple workouts and yet again, workouts pa rin yun mga ka-life. So I incorporated it into my daily routine. So do the same mga ka-life. You'll definitely feel the difference kasi you're also doing a workout in your daily schedule. Tip number 4 mga ka-life, prioritize sleep and recovery. So it's very imperative mga ka-life na kahit nag-training ka over the weekends or on your spare time, do not neglect the importance of sleep and recovery.
Go to sleep right now.
Ain't gonna happen.
Go to fucking sleep.
You can train as much as you can, pero if you do not sleep or if you do not recover as much as you can, magiging minimal din yung mga gains mo sa inyong training. And akala ng marami, we build muscles or we have gains pag nagtitraining tayo. Actually, it's the opposite. Doon yung time na sinisira natin or dinadamage natin ang ating muscle fibers in preparation for recovery. That's where sleep comes in mga ka-life fit. So, make it a point, pag may time kayo, wag na kayong mag-cellphone, wag na kayong doom scrolling sa mga gadgets nyo. Take time to have a power nap. Take time to sleep, diba? Kasi your body needs it, lalo na kapag nagtitraining kayo mga ka-life fit. So, prioritize your sleep and recovery. Tip number 5, mga ka-life fit, do home training. Yes, so incorporate home trainings in your regular workout. So, kung nagtitraining kayo sa gym, make it a point also to do certain home workouts during the day. For example, my office days is Mondays to Fridays. So, definitely hindi ako nakakapag-gym pag ganung mga araw. Pag nakauwi na ako, I could spend as little as 15 or 10 minutes lang during those days para makapag home workout. So, you can have as minimal equipment as possible para magawa niyo yung home workouts. Pwedeng bodyweight workout yan, you can use resistance bands, you can use dumbbells, you can use kettlebells, whatever is handy in your home without really having your home gym inside, di ba? As much as possible, kahit may mga simple equipment lang, you can do home training right in your home, anywhere, anytime. So, incorporate home training into your workouts, mga kalifit. Tip number 6, mga kalifit, find an accountability partner. So, you find someone na you can train with that will provide support and motivation to you. Mahirap yun, mga kalifit, na mag-isa ka lang nag-workout. Alam ko, pagod ka na sa the week-long grind sa office or saan man kayo nagtatrabaho, di ba? It's good also to have that person na naka-ready at naka-standby para kapag nag-workout ka na, kasama mo siya. That person will provide support to you and motivation. So, tsaka pwede na rin siyang taga-remind sa'yo na, oy, gising na, mag-workout na.
Ano? Papaliguan na ba kita ulit?
To be reminded na it's your time to train for the week, mga kalifit. Tip number 7, mga kalifit, track your progress. So, keep track of your workouts and your progress to stay motivated. So, kahit paano, kahit limited yung oras or yung schedule mo sa pag-workout, it's also prudent na i-track mo rin naman yung progress mo. Kahit paano kasi, visually, may nakikita kang figures sa log mo, di ba? For example, nagkakaroon ka ng progressive overload, di ba? Na over the weeks na nag-training ka consistently, steadily, bumibigat na yung mga binubuhat mo, nagkakaroon ka ng gains, you can see the changes in your physique, diba? All those small things, when they add up, malaking impact yun, mga kalifit, and that will motivate you to continue working hard para hindi ka makapag-miss ng workout despite your demanding 9-to-5 job, mga kalifit. So, keep track of your progress. That will keep you motivated and on track to your goals. Bonus tip, mga kalifit. Reward yourself for your achievements. Yes, hindi naman to puro all work, mga kalifit. Take time also to reward yourself for sticking to your training routine. It gives you a psychological reward system in place na you know for yourself na you were able to consistently train despite the demanding job that you have, di ba? It's also good na i-reward mo rin yung sarili mo.
Serve mo ng special! Sana all.
For example, treat yourself to a
What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes,
Treat yourself.
fragrances,
Treat yourself.
massages,
Treat yourself.
mimosas,
Treat yourself.
fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
sapatos, ganda. What?
Treat yourself, Luho.
Whatever.
Treat yourself, Sugali.
Yun lang sabi.
Crypto.
Crypto. Oh, basta whatever's gonna keep you happy, mga kalifit, do it. It's time to reward yourself after a good day's training or a good week's training or a good month's training, mga kalifit. If you were able to be consistent, that's reason enough to reward yourself. So, don't forget all these tips, mga kalifit, and I'm sure you won't skip a workout and you'll still be able to reach your fitness goals, mga kalifit. So there you have it, mga kalifit. Tips on how to stay consistent in your training despite your demanding 9-to-5 job. So, alam ko maraming challenges, maraming obstacles in keeping your training. Pero sabi nga ni Coach Wids Hipe, di ba? Kung gusto, maraming paraan. Kapag maraming excuse, maraming dahilan, di ba? Something like that. Baliktad ba? Pero, you get the point, mga kalifit.
Maraming dahilan. Pag gusto, maraming paraan.
O yun, sige. Yun naman lang. Sulat mo lang sa caption. Anyways, for more fitness content like this, mga kalifit, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all of my social media accounts, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Turn on the notifications so you will be notified for all future content. A huge shout out to all our sponsors. Their links are in the description down below. So we will be seeing you on the next episode. Stay safe always and be a life inspiration.
Please like and subscribe to Life Fit 40.